总裁先生您好，大通金融集团于香港设立总部已有多年，请问这次为什么于2018年在香港设立分部呢？谢谢。
Thank you very much for this interview, and I appreciate it very much. As you know, our group has been in China for a very long time, for the last 15 years. And you know that Hong Kong is part of China, so it's a natural evolvement of our activities in China to open in Hong Kong. And the board of directors of Multibank Exchange Group has decided to open that branch office for us in China so as to expand our activities in China and Hong Kong. And I am very, very happy to be here in Hong Kong, and I wish all our new employees in our branch, which you can see here, to have a great success as we have done worldwide.
请问您对 Max FinTech 香港有哪些期许？谢谢。
Well, our operations in Hong Kong actually will concentrate on 4 main areas. The first area will, of course, be performing our IPO, which is estimated to be about $3 to $4 billion, which will be a worldwide IPO. The second point, of course, is that we will be doing financial technology, because financial technology now is extremely important in our market. Of course, we will be applying in the near future for an SFC license, the Hong Kong regulators to do so. And also importantly, because of the languages, we are going to be moving our international division for worldwide to be in Hong Kong, because the Hong Kong employees that we are hiring are multilingual, so they can speak a number of languages. And we will be, of course, trying to expand our operation into very near areas, like, for example, the Philippines and Indonesia and Malaysia and Singapore and other areas which are close. Having said all that, it is important to note that our main focus will remain in China as being our base, and where we have accomplished numerous steps in Beijing, Hangzhou, Guangzhou, and other places in China. But the purpose of the Hong Kong office by itself is actually going to be self-separate from that of China, because it will be for specific reasons, as I stated earlier. Hopefully, I think we will be having about 180 staff here. We have so far about 120, and that is the main objective.
就中国外汇市场近几年的发展情况，请问您对于中国市场有哪些新的看法？
Thank you so much. As you know, in the last 2 to 3 months, there has been a deterioration, unfortunately, in the Chinese forex market as a result of action by some dishonest people trying to harm the Chinese forex market.
Yeah.
And sorry, one second. Thank you so much. Okay. And the legal process and the companies who are working properly in China. So this actually has resulted in the exit of a number of foreign companies from China, because of the abuse of the system by these people regarding third-party payment processors. Meanwhile, of course, during the last Qingming holiday, the sweeping tomb holiday, we have been upgrading our facilities and improving our facilities for our Chinese customers in Beijing, in Guangzhou, in Shenzhen, in Tianjin, while the other companies were exiting. I want to assure and thank our customers in China so much for their support for our group, and of course our company Multibank Exchange, Datong Jinrun, will continue to be the leader in China and I'm definitely sure that while these companies have exited out of China, the foreign companies, we will always continue, as we did for the last 15 years, continue to remain actually in China. Thank you so much. And also not only remain, but also expand our business more in China.
请问面对中国市场的金融衍生品市场，您认为最大的挑战是什么？
That's a very, very good question. I mean, I am 100% sure that the Chinese forex market will thrive substantially. I will be meeting during the course of next week in Beijing, and with the authorities. As you know, I'm an advisor for a number of financial governments and authorities in China regarding the forex market. There is no way but China has to support the forex market. The forex market is the pulse of the world. Without the forex market, there will be no trade whatsoever. There exists no buy or sell in any country whatsoever. Therefore, I will be expressing my humble view to the Chinese government authorities that they should support fully the liberalization and opening of the Chinese forex market. China, as I said earlier, is now the second largest. There is no way, no how that China can continue its growth without the forex market. Now, the reason that you have just asked me, as I said, that there has been deterioration and abuse of the forex market in China by a number of dishonest groups trying to break that market, I will be expressing my respectful view to the Chinese government that they should take more cognizance and pay more attention to actually clamping down and punishing these dishonest persons, and also the black platforms, and also more importantly the gambling business, online business that's happening, rather than focusing on the Chinese forex market. My views, as I expressed them to you, is that China, as the major power, and will be the major power number one in the world, ahead of United States, ahead of India, will have to support the Chinese forex market. And it is rather troubling to me on a personal basis, if you don't mind me saying that, for some of the authorities to focus detrimentally on the Chinese forex market rather than the actual core of the problem, namely the gambling business, online gambling business, and also the illegal Chinese forex companies. And I will be expressing that view very strongly during my meetings in Beijing next week to the authorities and the related officials.
那您来中国已经超过15年之多了，您对北京有什么样的个人的看法呢？谢谢。
Thank you so much. On a personal basis, I have been had a house in Beijing, been living in Beijing since 2003. I have seen the unbelievable growth of Beijing from 2003 until 2018. It is the Chinese government and the infrastructure in Beijing, and the beautiful city of Beijing has grown so much. It has become a metropolis, one of the best capitals in the world. So I've been living in Beijing for the last 15 years. I've been, of course, traveling all over the place to my other companies, whether in worldwide, but always my heart is in Beijing, in my house. I have enjoyed my trip to Hong Kong substantially. I mean, I think it's really great fun. But, I really look forward going to my home in Beijing. And we will continue to push our business in China and worldwide. And I hope to the staff in Hong Kong, which I want to thank them very much. They are working very, very hard. The best of luck. And but as I said, my heart is in Beijing, and I look forward going back and meeting the authorities and continuing my business there.
请问这一次的集团升级，请问何时可以完成？谢谢。
You know, the Forex business is a very important business, and the international Forex market is the largest market in the world. It is highly regarded. It has a turnover per day of about $6,000 billion. The Forex market is very, very important to China. And with the growth of China as one of the largest or the second largest economy in the world, and hopefully in the future will be the number one economy in the world, it is very important to keep that market actually quite clean. Unfortunately, there has been a lot of abuse in the market, and there has been in the Chinese market, and people, and unfortunately, I have to say to you, for example, that the Forex market in Europe and in the United States is much more transparent and much more clear than it is in the Chinese market. The Chinese market has had a number of black companies, had bad customer service. There has been a number of companies which do price manipulation, which you do not actually comply by the regulators. As you know, we're very well regulated by ASIC in Australia, by BaFin in Germany, and now by the FCA. We have just purchased a company also regulated by the FSC and the BVI. We're also regulated by the Tianjin Financial Government. We have a license, and also in a number of other areas in addition to SEMA and the Cayman Island. So it is my dream and the dream of my and the wish of my board that the Chinese Forex market becomes quite clean and actually follows the step of the international markets. It's troubling to me on a personal basis to see that other countries have a better Forex market than the Chinese Forex market. Therefore, I would like to say that our board has taken the decision to upgrade our facilities in China to make it as good as it is outside of China. So, for example, our offices in Barcelona, or our offices in Frankfurt, our offices in London, our offices even in Vietnam. I mean, they are actually much more transparent than they are in China. So we had to do this upgrade for the benefit of the customers. The upgrade actually started during the Tomb Sweeping Holiday Shimin public festival. And it involved completely revamping the offices, providing better customer service. Now that the holiday has been finished, my estimate by early next week, the company will have been fully upgraded, and new systems will have been put in place for the benefit of our customers, for the security of their funds, for the goodness of giving transparent execution, and so we look very much forward for this. So in short, an answer to your question, it's by hopefully not hopefully, but by early next week, all operations will be back to normal. And thank you very much for this lovely interview, and goodbye.
Thank you so much.